Okay, today we're going to be going over some exercises that you can do on the floor for activation and just like a standard good pelvic control workout. Try to get through these about 2 to 3 sets. So that means 2 or 3 times around. Each exercise you're going to do 3 different times. And during the week, you should try to get this in like 3 to 5 times a week. They're very gentle exercises, so you're not going to overdo it. You don't really need recovery time, so whenever you have that opportunity, take that time to do it. So we're going to start on the floor, and what I always do whenever I start on the floor is I get into my tabletop position, hands right under the shoulders, knees under the hips, nice and long here whenever you are stacking yourself and getting in position. The biggest thing is lengthening your head away from those shoulders, lengthening your tailbone out and nice and straight. You're not arching here. You're trying not to curve your back or even curve your shoulders, okay? If you're here and you got some shoulder rounding, try to kind of pull those shoulder blades in and then hold here. Now, from this position, we are going to get out of it a little bit because we need to massage that spine. So you're just lifting up and down. Okay, bringing that belly button in. Take a deep breath in when you're down. Exhale to bring it back up. Inhale and exhale. This is the warm-up. So I'm not worrying about which area comes first. I'm not worrying about really anything. I'm just going by how I feel. So if you feel pain when you kind of go in, don't go so deep. Just do what your body feels, okay? Now from this, I always like to kind of shimmy side to side, just a kind of rib cage movement. So you're trying to push your rib cage out to the side, okay? And almost like wagging your tail too. So if you're wagging your tail, that's okay, that works also. Now we're gonna go back into that cat-cow once more, but I want you to focus on doing one part at a time. So we're going to start with the tailbone. You're going to tilt that tailbone under. You can feel your belly button come in towards your spine, dropping your chin to chest. And then from here, we're going to release the tailbone first, dropping our belly button down, lifting our chest and head up. Okay, same thing on the way back, okay? Curling that tailbone, tucking your tummy, bringing your chin down to your chest. And then releasing the pelvis, releasing the belly, and lifting the head. Okay, let's keep doing that for 3 more times. And on this time, I actually like to inhale when I bring my belly button in and exhale as I release. Inhale. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Good, okay. So that's the first workout, or the first exercise. Now we're gonna flip over to our back side. I'm gonna have you grab a mini band. If you don't have a mini band, which is like this little circle band, then you can use like a stability ball, or not a stability ball, a mini ball to put between your knees. Okay, but with the mini band, if you have a tendency to have knees that kind of go inverted and fall in whenever you sit, or say you have wobbly knees when you squat or something, or lunge, mini bands are your best friend. So from here, we're not going to be lifting anything yet. We're just practicing the tilts of our hip. So very much like the cat-cow, you're wanting to get space under here. So that's getting a posterior tilt, okay? Then curling under, kind of tilting those hips so they flatten out the back is the next step. So then you're just going up and down, same thing. So check out your position of your head, make sure your chin is tucked. If you're having a hard time with that, place a block or place a comfy pillow under your head to just stabilize you, okay? A block might be a little too high, but it really lengthens you up here. So you really want to get that length. You want to be able to move your spine in full range of motion here as you go up and down. Good. Okay, so just stay here, and we're going to do 2 more. And then the next time, I want you to just do a little lift up. And while you're doing it, you're adding a little push against those bands. Not like dramatic, just enough so you can feel it, maintaining that resistance And curl that hip under. Try to maintain a neutral spine. Lift and down, okay? On release and lift. Release and lift. Okay, and you're also practicing like zipping up your pelvic floor, okay? So you almost want to do like a Kegel action so that you're really emphasizing those pelvic floor muscles, really emphasizing the inner thighs, but also we're engaging our hips by adding the band, okay? So getting that movement in there, controlling this is so important for a lot of women, a lot of men. If you have leaking problems, I've been there. I know what it's like. Actually, I go in and out. I have to practice this more in order to really kind of focus, okay? And when you do like a Kegel, you want to actually do like everything and release and contract. So you're not just contracting the whole time. We did way more than I usually recommend. So you can stop now. If you want to stop in between, that's fine. We're going to take that band off of our knees. If you have a small ball, you can put that between your knees if you want. Our next one is just a big, good back massage. So you're not trying to really engage the obliques too much, but you're getting to a point where that you can just control and feel your back getting a massage as you go back and forth. Okay, and kind of maybe tweedle around how your knees are. If moving them around in a circle feels good, then do it. If not, don't do that. If kind of bringing your knees a little lower and massaging down there feels good because you can kind of get deeper into those glutes, by all means go for it. Or bring those knees up to your chest if that feels good. And we'll just do a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Next up, we have our heel drag head lift. So now we're really going to get the pelvic floor engaged. So you're scooting yourself with your feet on top of our chair here. You can use an ottoman, you can use your couch. I would say if you have something soft, that's probably better than this chair that I'm using for myself. All right, now you'll see that I have my legs at 90-degree angle, okay, up and down. I want you to do a test before you start every time. The first thing before you start that test is to check your posture. If you need that support under your neck, curl up your mat or something to give you an extra support. And then from there, you can push your tailbone so that's it in neutral. So you don't want to have an overarching back. You also don't want to have a flat back on the floor, so get that neutral. Take a deep breath in for me. Exhale, get that air down, away from your chest. Feel your tummies engaged. Do it again. Breathing in. And exhale. Contract. Good. Now comes the test. So we have our feet on the top because we need to engage upper and lower body together. So when you did that breathing, you kind of felt the air kind of push down toward the pelvic floor. And that's what we want, and that's the goal. But in order to really get the lower body engaged, at the same time you do that breathing, I want you to press your heels down into the chair so that if you're doing it right now, your hamstrings will feel tight than just relax, okay? So relax your legs, feel the jiggliness, okay? And then press your heels down and you can feel your hamstrings engage. So whenever you exhale, we're gonna practice pushing the heels down and almost like you're gonna drag them towards you, but you're not actually gonna move. So you're just kind of feeling that motion of pulling up, okay? And then at the same time, whenever you're doing that exhale, you're also going to, if you don't have neck problems, bring your hands behind your head and you're going to inhale here and exhale, lift. And you're not lifting very high, okay? Forehead stays straight up to the ceiling, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Relax, release. Exhale. Inhale, relax. Exhale. Inhale, relax. Exhale. Inhale, relax. 2 more times. Exhale up. Inhale, release. Exhale up. Inhale, release. Woo! Good. Okay, so that was the last stretch of your little routine. By all means, you're going to want to do that a couple more sets. So just get into that routine, get into the rhythm. Give yourself a stretch in between each of your exercises, even if it's just a little mini windshield, or maybe you pop yourself up into happy baby just to loosen up. Do the stuff that feels good for your body. If anything causes pain or discomfort in any area of your body, stop the exercise, reevaluate your positioning, change your alignment, try it again but lighter, and then do it again. And if it causes pain, then just totally eliminate the exercise and we'll sort through it the next time. So I hope this helped you. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and